Hello my friends and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. In yesterday's video, we did end our day inside the Brotherhood of Steel bunker here at Hidden Valley, working on the quest Still in the Dark. And my latest updates was that I needed to possibly talk to Hardin about the chain that binds, but instead of doing any of that, I'm going to find these missing Brotherhood patrols at Repconn HQ, Nellis Air Force Base, and Black Mountain, which should be very interesting to figure out. But before I do that, I want to head over to the Scorpion Gulch because I picked up this unmarked quest about a missing laser, and I'd like to do that before I forget about it. And then opening the box, you find a series of breakers that appear to correspond to terminals nearby. No, let's not mess with stuff and make them angry at me.
The bunker takes a little getting used to.
Your bunker's fine, actually. It's way less confusing than some of the casinos I've been in. But anyway, I think I was saying that I wanted to go and do this unmarked quest now before I forget, and then we'll go off and find some of these missing patrols. Here we go. It's much easier to get out of than I thought it was going to be. Like I said, the vaults, the casinos, way more windy. Oh! This is the sandstorm they were talking about. Wow, that's... And this sandstorm and maybe something else is like a defensive mechanism for this bunker to be untargetable by enemy missiles, bombs, weapons, something along those lines. Okay. I need to go that way. Let's get out my gun. Visibility is very low. This is actually really cool, this defensive, like, sandstorm. I'm still not sure how it really all works, but something with the vents that I found in the ground everywhere. Is there a gate open over here? There is. Oh. That's really cool. I like that. Oh. And it's over. And is it daytime? Nope. Well, kind of. It's almost 6 in the morning. That I would consider that daytime. Though I am slightly concerned how I'm going to find a laser pistol just over in this area. Oh. A dead prospector. Oh, look, cards for the game. I'll be honest, I'm probably not gonna play it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. Oh, Veronica. I do like this survivalist gun. I have discovered Scorpion Gulch. There's still one more. Got him. I don't see any others. I think they said they were on some rocks. Or something like that, maybe? Brotherhood of Steel Paladins over there. I mean, they could be up here shooting down at them. But then they were overwhelmed. And then I'm picturing he ran away screaming with his hands above his head. and dropped the pistol somewhere. Oh, Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle cap. Another Wastelander. Oh, look! Missing laser pistol! Nice. They move too quickly. We get them all? I mean, there's other things nearby, but we can't get to them. Okay, so we need to remove this marker. But there's Black Mountain. The paladin that's by Black Mountain isn't actually near Black Mountain, so I think we'll not go there today. Still just music. Oh my. Rank 3 of the Bug Stomper perk. Nice. I just do even more damage to bugs. Poor Edie. She's trying so hard. Hey, where did Veronica go? You know what? I'm sure she'll catch up. It'll be fine. I honestly don't know where she wandered off to. Okay, so we need to be making our way to one that's 331 feet away. Are there four? This one over here. Oh, wow. That's really big and wow. I do want to go to Black Mountain, but not today, like I said. I want to try and ideally what I would like to do is finish up these Brotherhood of Steel quests and then Veronica's quest. Like I feel like those all go together. And then do a DLC. That's ideally what I would like to do. I think it's the Dead Money might be the one that it needs to be. Mo? Who is Mo? What? I was like, is there gonna be a Larry? Like from the Three Stooges? Evolved Centaur. Okay. Mission holotape. Oh, let's take some power armor. Let me see if I can give it to Veronica. Oh, I am very overloaded. But let's repair them, hopefully. Hopefully. There's Veronica. Veronica, let's come out of the radiation. Come over here. Okay, let's go back over here. I'm trying to find a non-radiation place to do all this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we had a Brotherhood of Steel mission statement CB03. Temporary password, the better part of valor. Paladin Hughes and Fairbanks, I need you two to head north to the nearby communications array and look for the components mentioned in the briefing. The mutants there have been reasonable in the past and may prove helpful. McNamara. Huh.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I mean, technically, but you get to wear cool power armor now. See? You look like you fit in and you'll be super protected from all sorts of danger. Okay, quests. Find the missing Brotherhood patrol at Repconn HQ. Didn't I have another quest at Repconn HQ? You know what? We'll just go there and see. There we go. Repconn headquarters.
How may I serve you, mistress?
Again, I hear thunder, and there's no rain clouds about. Let's save, and then in we go. Oh my goodness. Take turbo, I guess. Repconn tours. Are there tours currently available? Tour guide?
Welcome to Repconn headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to see our little facility, have you? I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have, within specified parameters. And if you'd like, I can provide a tour of our museum.
What can you tell me about Repconn?
I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to Repconn history, research and development, or Robco.
How about Repconn's history?
Repconn's illustrious history began way back in 2054, shortly after the famous Delta 11 rocket was completed and launched. Repconn's initial focus was on the development of fuel to be used in orbital propulsion in response to the energy crisis of 2052. Sad times indeed. The company really took off when Robco purchased Repconn in late 2076 to develop unmanned rockets to explore the solar system.
Oh, okay, that's enough about Repconn.
Very well. Feel free to ask me more about Repconn at any time. Don't be shy. The tour showcases Repconn's amazing scientific contributions and the promise of many more, coupled with its parent company, Robco.
Oh, I guess
I can answer what...
I did have more about Repconn. Research and development?
As you may already know, Repconn is an industry leader in producing alternative fuels for military and scientific purposes. Repconn scientists were pioneers in fission-based propulsion systems, and have recently had some very exciting breakthroughs with plasma systems. The recent partnership with Robco has freed our engineers from mundane business matters, allowing them to focus solely on future projects.
Okay, and then there was one more. Tell me about Robco.
Robco Industries purchased Repconn in 2075 to assist with some of Robco's military projects, as well as developing unmanned space exploration. The relationship between Robco and Repconn is mutually beneficial, and we hope that both companies bolster each other well into the next century.
And that's enough.
Very well. The tour...
Okay, so we're going to take a tour of the museum. I love museums so much.
Excellent, excellent. Please be patient. The tour will begin in just a moment.
Okay, I'm so excited.
Ready for the Repconn tour, Rocketeers?
Uh-huh.
Courtesy of the fine folks at Robco, I'll be your guide today on the path of scientific discovery.
Hang on, just 1 second though. Repconn. It was Repconn test site. Okay, just want to make sure I had connected those two.
How may I serve you, mistress? In the lead-lined case behind me is a spent radioactive rod from one of our old reactors. No need to stand too close. Let's move along, shall we? Look here. How may I serve you, Mr. Plasma Fuels? Careful. They may look safe to drink, but your stomach is the last place they should be.
What?
Why the difference in cylinder size? Refining our production methods has resulted in higher yields of fuel over time. That's why.
Oh.
To my right, you can see a sample of some old safety barrels Repconn once used to store radioactive waste. Perfectly safe. On my left is an example of a mountain of Repconn safety barrels some legislators claim are poisoning our environment. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. How dare you, sir?
Behind me is our most recent rocket project, which we're keeping under our hats until launch, if you'll pardon the expression. And in front of me is a model, not actual size, of the launch dome we are using to send our rockets screaming into orbit.
Looks very familiar.
Now these colorful fellows behind me are Repconn's earliest experiments in flight. Feel free to read the plaques and learn, Rocketeers.
Oh, not to worry. I will go back to the beginning and read about all this stuff, for sure.
Now for the highlight of our tour. Due to a generous donation from Rodco, this next exhibit showcases the wondrous world of robots. Around you are the incredible iBot, the fearsome SentryBot, and the always helpful Mr. Handy. That helpfulness runs through our whole line.
Oh, wow.
This is the final stop on our tour. This model of our solar system is a small example of where the partnership between Rodco and Repconn hopes to go. See those little rockets zipping about? They are manned by robots, tirelessly looking for resources to mine on planets beyond our own. And that's it for our tour today, Rocketeers. Rodco and its tiny partner Repconn thank you. Any further questions? Please, feel free to ask.
I have questions.
Yes? Did you have a question?
Maybe. Okay, bye.
Goodbye, Rocketeer. Be sure to visit again. Oh, and please, for your own safety, stay outside of restricted areas.
But I probably won't stay out of any restricted areas. That's just not me. Okay, here's where the tour started. There was supposed to be a rod here. Boring old rod. Or, what's this, a dull rod? Not so, Rocketeers. This dull rod once powered Repconn's old nuclear-propelled rockets and still contains harmless traces of radioactive material. As an exercise, stare closely at the rod and try to spot the telltale glow. While this case is lead-lined, standard in these cases not specifically requested for this display, do not touch, look, or stand too close to this exhibit. Keep your legs moving and see the rest of the museum. There's nothing there. Disappointing. Plasma what? Hold up, Rocketeers. What's this? This trio of cylinders isn't a trio of cylinders at all. They're containers holding what some scientists call plasma. Can you say plasma? Repconn's always looking to the future, and in our future, we don't have to worry about radiation health risks or lawsuits when using this new and improved fuel source to blast our rockets into and out of the sky. Clarification: cylinders and plasma are factually correct designations of display items, both by definition and by the scientific community. Okay. Radioactive waste. We've all heard stories that radiation is dangerous, fact or fiction, a common sight in factories, military installations, and the basements of selected government-funded middle schools. These safety barrels are just what the name implies, safe. While their attractive coloring can be interpreted as a warning, for Repconn, it's an invitation to a future filled with nuclear power. Rhetorical questions and nomenclature of exhibit items cannot be used as a basis for criminal prosecution. Nuclear family. Why, look here, a pile of itty-bitty safety barrels all nested together like a family sitting down to dinner. Now, while it's claimed even the safest nuclear waste disposal procedures seep poison into the environment that never ever goes away, in Repconn's case, we say it all depends on where you put them, and Nevada's just the place. Nomenclature for hazardous waste barrels as per Repconn glossary specs. What's in here? Oh, it's a gift shop, it looks like. It is a gift shop. Little bitty barrels, you sell them. How cute. Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle cap. Locked hard. That's not gonna stop me. Oh, wow. Energy cells. Okay. 3 more money.
Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you.
Big Book of Science. Rocket souvenir. Wonderful. Okay, then we saw this rocket next. Rockets away, just like the rocket you see here. We're aimed at the sky, but we've got a ceiling in the way. See, Rocketeers, while Repconn was focused on non-radioactive propulsion engines, we still need to sneak back and use some of the older proven techniques with nuclear-driven engines to make space travel a reality. Partnered with our new buddy Robco, we've dug up older, cheaper technology for upcoming orbital projects. No worries, even if you can't always see what we're up to up there, we can see you. Any implication of radioactive material as negative is unintentional and in no way reflects Robco or its subsidiary Repconn. I mean, the legal disclaimers are hilarious. Ready, set, launch. Force your parents a short drive south and you'll see the retractable dome of Repconn's launch facility, not actual size. One would certainly hope not. You may have heard wild stories about rocket flights and their impact on nearby towns and communities, but Repconn feels you can't put a price on space exploration. After all, Rocketeers, you do want to go into space someday, don't you? Statement is figurative and inadmissible as evidence in a court of law. Why do I feel like that actually happened? Green bean, officially called the Z43-52-1P by silly engineers. We prefer to call this little scrapper by its true nickname, the green bean. After all, which would you prefer in your backyard garden, a smoldering Z43 or a green bean? Neither, maybe? One sounds like it belongs if mentioned on the news, and make news it did. Featuring Repconn's plasma engine, it was so newsworthy that we decided to take the quantum matter modulation unit out and see if we could use it for non-explosive uses. Rocket nickname chosen after results of first trial landing. Okay. Big, fat, fiery Fred. V29-32-1G may look like a big, fat, red rocket, Rocketeers, but old Fatty here ran circles around the Earth not so long ago. So let's see you keep up. Sure, V29's re-entry gave it its more commonly known nickname, Big Fat Fiery Fred, but here at Repconn, we chose to focus on the successes and apply what we learned about explosive resistant shielding to future models and even our landing platforms. The newly reconstructed Repconn launch facility was a direct beneficiary of this discovery. Needle nose. This sleek and purple R77-29-3A needle nose is what happens when you mix a fossil and plasma in a rocket and shake it up. The fossil fuels punch this sharp-nosed terror through the sky, and the plasma is used to shoot it through space to planets where Repconn can mine more fossil fuels, continuing the whole cycle again. Interplanetary mining and resource rights still in negotiation. All right, who are we negotiating with? I'm guessing other countries on this planet? The eye in iBot. Robco's always had an eye for robotics, and this little fellow is no different. This robotic marvel can not only recognize your face and voice with advanced facial and auditory recognition technology, it can also broadcast video and audio as well. Think of it, all the sights and sounds of your radio and TV in your living room at home blasted directly at you on the street, subway, bathroom, or wherever you may be. Never fear, you'll never miss a news bulletin or presidential address again, no matter where you are. Exhibit brought to you by your friends at Robco. Look, Edie, it's just like you! The hand in handy. You never can have too many hands. 3, why not 4? That was Robco's inspiration behind the popular and cost-effective Mr. Handy model. The first of the line shown here. Always a help around the household, whether with mom in the kitchen using its titanium circular power saw or in the garage with dad using its armor-pierced laser array. What are you guys doing in the kitchen in the garage? Mr. Handy is not just helpful, he's your friend too. Brought to you by your friends at Robco. And then we have, it's got wheels. Some folks have asked why not a Protectron with wheels. Robco wasn't afraid to answer that question. The Protect-O-Bot is the answer. While safety standards prevented this freewheeling dynamo from entering mass market production, despite Robco's best intentions and teams of lawyers, we take consolation in letting you see this extremely well-funded experiment as it was intended. A robot moving so fast, it looks like it's standing still. Yeah, the Protectrons are like the really slow moving robots. And this is the watch your step. Whoa, watch your step. You don't want to be facing this fearsome fellow if you accidentally stumble into a restricted area. Whether sporting the latest in dual miniguns, rockets, or laser cannons, the SentryBot not only takes its job seriously, it also takes no prisoners. It's proof of Robco's commitment to defense that these deadly guards are concealed in chambers throughout this facility. Oh, awesome. So let this be a warning. Watch where you step or out'll come Robco, guns blazing. Yay. We need to be careful of those, apparently. And finally, our rich solar system, a model of our solar system, not actual size. The fact that they had to put that as a disclaimer is kind of funny. Anyway, beautiful, isn't it? Robco, with its subsidiary Repconn, has often gazed into the night sky, seeing the rich pageant of stars and planets above us. Our goal? To send unmanned rockets to these other systems, seeing their beauty firsthand while mining ever deeper into each planet's surface for precious resources needed here at home. This is our promise to mankind, extending our reach into a future where the number of Robco and Repconn rockets match the stars in the sky. Maybe not quite that many. But what's over here? Oh. This is a restricted area. Jenny Millett's security keycard. Are you Jenny Millett? Yikes. Okay, well, we've done the tour. We've read all the things. Very informative. I love it very much. I would like to get out a local map. Because I need to go to Repconn office, 2nd floor.
How may I serve you, mistress?
I don't know.
How may I serve you, mistress?
You keep asking me that, but I don't really need your help. Thank you very much. Okay. Use key. Well, this unlocks the door, but use key. Oh, I unlocked with Jenny Millett's security key card. Okay. It's not red, so I'm assuming it's fine to do all this without sneaking. Look, ammo I can sell. So happy. It's a big old plasma rifle.
Unauthorized facial pattern detected. Valid security badge detected. Temporary access granted. Please complete employee registration with security.
Okay. Wear your badge. It could save your life. Look at the big security bot right behind him. That's great. Repconn security terminal. Add user facial data to database. Facial data added for 1st floor access. Okay. So inter-office correspondence to all Repconn employees from Pierce Isley, General Manager. Hello again, everyone. Those of you in the main building may be curious about the men doing all the work in your offices and hallways. They are installing some enhanced security measures. These measures are in place for your safety, as well as the safety and privacy of your Repconn family. Along with the hardware and software security changes, each of you will also receive a personnel packet with an identification badge. It is very important that you wear your badge at all times. Again, this is for everyone's protection. Oh, and everyone, feel free to take a long weekend as soon as you've received your personnel packet. Have a great holiday, Pierce. Wow, that's nice. And then this second inter-office correspondence. So it's to everyone from Carl Rook, Vice President. Hello, everyone. My name is Carl Rook, as I'm sure you can tell. I'm your new Vice President. Until recently, I was at Robco working in their security division. But now that your family and my family are one big family, we thought it would be nice if they sent an older sibling over. Now I'm going to do as much as I can not to interfere with your daily operations here. My principal concern is going to be security. I hear that you all have been adapting well to some new security procedures. Well, we've got some new kids to join your little family here. You'll see some friendly androids patrolling around the main building, as long as everyone remembers to wear their badges at all times and make sure they are properly registered with security. These friendly androids will stay out of your way. So as long as you all keep on as you have been, everything will be just fine. Thank you for your time, Carl. P.S. Please remember that 3rd floor access is for executives only. If you need assistance from me or Pierce, feel free to give us a buzz on the phone and we'll send you down the daily password. Thanks. That's not scary at all. Bottle cap. Like, hopefully you wouldn't get shot on sight by the robots. Oh, disengage the lock. Let's get some double XP going. Oh, Oh, that goes upstairs, it looks like. I don't think I need any of that stuff. Nikola Tesla and you. Pistol. All kinds of good loot. Q35 matter modulator. Bonus crit damage, bonus crit chance. I think Nikola Tesla and you is energy weapons. Yeah. I don't need any energy weapon points really, because I don't plan on using them unless I have to. I'm gonna go a different way to get upstairs. Like this way. I think this would be the way you're probably supposed to go. Although I only have access to the first floor, not the second floor. So I should probably sneak. Nikola Tesla and you. Add user facial data to database. Is this for second floor access? Great. Okay. Let's see which of these are new. Oh, this one is for sure. So, to IT services from Carl Rook, Vice President. Hello. I will need someone to come over as soon as possible and clear the old Vice President's data off of this terminal, as well as reformat it with my personal information. Thank you. Okay, next message. To Carl Rook from Sarah Wang, Information Systems. Mr. Rook, for the last couple of weeks, I have seen a higher than usual rate of encrypted messages leaving the facility here. These messages use an unusual encryption protocol that I haven't seen before. I'm fairly certain that it isn't a DoD-approved method. I fear that these messages may be a sign of someone sending insider information. Uh-oh. And third message. To Sarah from Carl. Mrs. Wang, please continue your investigation into the messages and keep me apprised on any progress you make. In the meantime, please keep this information private. I will make sure the appropriate parties are informed. And please call me Carl. Fourth message. To Carl from Sarah. Carl, I've made some progress decrypting the packets. From what I can tell, someone is sending progress messages to a secure offsite server somewhere. Were I to venture a guess, I would say that the messages are going to Poseidon, but I don't have enough proof to make a serious claim. Sarah. Okay. I saw that.
Hello, Mrs. Millett. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Robot. Are you going into the bathroom? Do you have to use the potty? Only you can prevent corporate espionage. It sounds like Sarah found some corporate espionage. Oh, okay.
Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you. How may I serve you, mistress? How may I serve you,
Sunset
mistress?
sarsaparilla bottle cap. Awesome. I love when all the terminals are working. Oh, print executive security badge. And this inter-office message says, to all Repconn staff from Pierce Isley, I am sad to inform you that after many years of loyal service, Leonard Steeple has stepped down from his position at Repconn. We wish him the best of luck in all his future endeavors. For the time being, Julia Masters will be overseeing Leonard's departments. Department heads will be meeting with her later today. Thank you all for your time. Sincerely, Pierce Isley, General Manager, Repconn. Third floor security card added. Oh, awesome. What's this? Another security badge. I'm guessing in case you couldn't access the computer that I already did. All right, I think this connects to where I was. Okay, perfect. More money, more money. Oh, there's a stim pack. Just random bottle caps in your desk before they were an actual currency. Ammo rounds. Okay, so I was coming up this way. Okay.
Mistress?
Stairs up. Let's go back over here.
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
Thank you. They don't seem to be bothered by the fact that I'm trying to... Okay, so that's the third floor as well. Let's finish down here. Oh my. He died while reaching for his phone or something, probably. Okay, main office floor? Another computer? Good day, Ms. Masters. Encrypted message. I've managed to get the password to Isley's computer. I'll forward it to you with the release notes to the Q-35. The prototype is going to be stopping here on its way to the Department of Defense. You should be able to intercept it on the road. Q-35 release notes. Project Quantum Plasma Modulator Matter Injection Rifle. It's a failure. While the V-32 didn't have the power yield as a V-31 or the V-30, we managed to increase the stabilization threshold by approximately 27.35%. This is promising, however, we still have yet to come up with a solution for the matter inversion issues. Version 33 was also a failure. Lab destroyed, data lost. Version 34 is also a failure. Interesting. I'm not sure where we got this data from. It is a completely different direction from what we've been working on. We managed to cycle the matter inversion using a polarized quantum spin. I think that we solved the issue with the compensation field. I have high hopes for the next weapon. 35 is a success. The data we received from Zwan did the trick. We managed to get a stable build model. I don't think this weapon is ready for mass production yet, but it should show that we have a working prototype. We should be able to get these issues resolved in a later build as you requested. Here are the improvements when compared to a standard plasma rifle. Prototype materials not suitable for extended field use. On average, the Q-35 has a higher refire rate, but the time between shots is more consistent. Increase in active bolt charge time, accurate at longer ranges. Plasma charge has a 30% increase in energy. Okay, message number 1. From Julia Masters, CFO, to Leonard Steeple. Julia, I am sure you have heard by now about Robco's intentions to buy out our company. In the past, you and I have been of like mind when it comes to the morale and financial future of this company. When Poseidon showed interest those years ago, you helped me rally the board in order to keep Repconn autonomous. I'd like your help again with Robco. Pierce claims that Robco is buying shares in the company to force a hostile takeover if we won't sell willingly. I don't believe that they will be able to pull together enough shares without some approval of the board. I think that you and I will be able to sway enough votes to keep the company safe. I hope you will stand with me for this, Leonard. Wasn't Leonard the one who just left? And Ms. Masters, the one he's emailing, seems to be the one who's sending encrypted messages. And they just talked about Poseidon in the encrypted messages email on the other terminal, maybe? Anyway, number 2. To Leonard Steeple from Julia. I'll stand with you, Leo. Give me a few days to try and gather some support from my allies on the board. I've run the numbers and I'm pretty sure you are right. We can fight this, Jules. And then third message. To Pierce Isley from Julia. You were right. Leo sent me a message last night. I've made the call to the board. I think looking at the numbers we are looking at, pocketing from the Robco deal, we will have no trouble getting the board to vote no confidence in him. Oh, Jules backstabbed him. Oh, inter-office politics. It's hilarious. Anyway, I am going to take the opportunity to pause things here today, but in tomorrow's video, we will continue poking around the Repconn headquarters and see what other juicy gossip and details we can find. And hopefully we find the Brotherhood of Steel people that we're actually here looking for. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Fallout New Vegas video.